I've spent most of my photographic career photographing in Asia and photographing people interacting, culture, how human beings relate to each other. And for a significant part of my career, I was concentrating on areas of conflict. I worked for many years in Afghanistan and in Lebanon, Cambodia, and places where there was a sense of unrest. Projects and people and photographs, to me it's about human emotion and human interaction and how we relate to each other in the environment. I get the most fulfillment out of a long-term project documenting a story over a very long period of time. I've been working in Afghanistan, for instance, for more than 30 years. So for me, that depth and that longevity to the story gives it much more purpose and much more, becomes much more of a profound experience. Our responsibility is really to tell those stories in the most honest and the most complete and the most timely ways to inform the world about this place that we live in and the situation. I made this picture of this Afghan refugee in 1984, and it ended up on the cover of the National Geographic. I guess I didn't realize at the time how famous that picture would become, but I did know that this little Afghan girl had this most incredible, powerful expression, and that it was an incredible look, and I knew that it was going to be an incredible photograph. I didn't know that it would be eventually on the cover, or that we would end up getting literally thousands of letters of people wanting to know who she was and how they could help her. This photograph of this young Afghan girl has actually been reproduced by thousands of people all over the world. I was in Istanbul last year, and I noticed that in several shops they were selling this photograph, and sometimes they make it into a painting. This picture's become a very kind of international. Well, it was a great honor to be given the last role of Kodachrome film. Kodachrome was perhaps the best film ever made, and it was a film that I used for more than 30 years. Kodachrome had an incredible color, it had a great longevity, and it was something which was part of my life for almost my entire career working for the National Geographic. So, and it was such a sad day when I heard that they were going to stop producing this film. But to be given the last role of Kodachrome was great. I felt like a huge responsibility to go out and to make every frame, each picture on the roll of 36 be a good picture. It was a bit very difficult assignment because I normally don't actually shoot that way, but in this case I was very careful on each picture to try and make it special, unique, and interesting. I was very happy to be invited to work on this Zaman newspaper project documenting Turkey. Turkey is probably one of the most fascinating countries in the world. It has such a depth of history going back thousands of years. It has incredible geography and wonderful people. Zaman being a great newspaper and having the resources to pull this together, I think was a really brilliant idea. And I know that many of the world's great photographers have come to take part in this and to try and document and to, in a way, it's almost a celebration of Turkey and its uniqueness and its culture and the people. My main focus on this project was the city of Bursa, and I photographed the people, the streets. They have the whirling dervishes who I photographed several times. Very interesting, very unique. I also spent some time in Istanbul on this project, and it was fascinating to explore different parts of Turkey and to see the rich diversity of this land.